In this chapter, we continue exploring the Linux shell. We will start with the tools used to compress and archive files. Then, we will see ways to search for files, directories, and patterns in Linux. This is followed by a hands-on lab. We will learn about text editors, mainly focusing on the VI editor. There is also an interactive lab where you get to play around with the VI editor. Before we check out the different commands used for compression and archival, let's first see how we can check the size of a file in Linux. The du command, which stands for disk usage, is a popular command to inspect the size of the file. Du, with the option -sk, shows the size of a file or a directory in kilobytes. A better version of this command, du-sh, prints the size in a human-readable format. In this case, it prints that the size of the file is 98 MB. We can also use the long list, ls-l, to print the size of the file by including the -h option. Let us now look at a widely used utility called tar. Tar is used to group multiple files or directories into a single file. Hence, it is especially useful for archiving data. tar is an abbreviation for tape archive. Files created with tar are often called tarballs. This command has a lot of options and features, and we will cover the basic usage in this section. The tar command, followed by -c, is used to create an archive. The -f is used to specify the name of the tar file to be created. This is followed by the files or directories to be archived. The -tf option, followed by the tar file name, is used to see the contents of the tarball. The -xf flag is used to extract the contents from the tarball. Finally, we can also use the -z command to compress the tarball to reduce its size. Compression is the technique used to reduce the size consumed by a file or a dataset. For example, reducing the size of a file or directory on the Linux file system. There are commands which are specifically used for compression. Let us now look at 3 of the popular ones: bzip2, gzip, and xz. The space of the compressed file created by these 3 commands depends on a few factors, such as the type of data being compressed. The other factors that affect the size are the compression algorithm used by these commands and the compression level used. In each of the examples shown here, the compression command adds a file extension to the file after the operation, namely .bz2, .gz, and .xz. The compressed files can be uncompressed using the commands bunzip2, gunzip, and unxz. However, it is important to know that a compressed file need not be uncompressed every time. Tools such as zcat, bzcat, and xzcat allow the compressed file to be read without uncompressing them.